Hey, poor guy.
Huh? What? Avery, don't be rude out of the blue.
What's wrong with calling a poor person poor? Because, Sophia, you're so poor that you have to work part-time, right?
I don't know what you mean.
Because my husband is a chief at a big company. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I feel sorry for your place. Because your husband doesn't make enough money, you have to work part-time, right? It's so sad. You can't be a housewife.
I work because I like it. Being a stay-at-home mom makes me feel like I'm slacking off. Working suits me better.
That's your excuse. You're just trying to justify why you have to work, aren't you? When you are really just trying to get away from work.
I don't know why you keep saying nonsense like that. I have my own way of thinking and acting. Don't try to judge things only by your values, okay?
Huh? What's with that tone of voice? It pisses me off.
I don't care if you're pissed off. I'm just trying to make my point. I'll continue to make my point anyway.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't care. I don't care what you claim. But if you, a poor person, go against me, something bad will happen, you know?
Something bad? What?
My daughter is gifted and well educated. I told her your kids are poor people's kids, so don't play with them.
Huh? What are you doing? What does this have to do with the kids?
They have to do with everything. I don't want poor people around my daughter. If she's the daughter of a poor person, she must have poor air too, right?
I don't know what you mean by air. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, you're a stupid poor woman. Can't you use English against me? That's a discrimination comment, right? If you say that, I'm going to launch even more attacks on you too.
Well, don't say any more stupid things.
No, I won't stop. As I recall, I heard you're having a birthday party for your daughter. You invited her classmates, didn't you? Didn't you invite your mom friends too?
I did. What does it matter?
I'll show you what happens when you do that. In the meantime, I'm going to make sure my daughter doesn't attend. A poor man's birthday party is a dirt on my daughter.
That's a direct discrimination remark, isn't it? Are you aware that you're saying something outrageous?
Of course not. I mean, how can I be discriminating? I'm just making a distinction for the poor.
Please don't misunderstand me.
How is that a distinction when you're discriminating so directly? Don't call it a distinction. If you want to, I have my own ideas.
My kid won't be there for the poor man's birthday party. A household that works part-time that looks like a pigsty. I can't go because it's filthy.
Okay, I'll let the chef know.
Huh? Don't talk in your sleep.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what my house looks like. It's just your imagination.
I don't need to know what your house looks like to imagine it. It's a dirty house that smells like a poor person's house, isn't it? I don't need to imagine it.
Oh, really? Is it as you imagine? I have a full course meal being prepared by a chef in my house right now.
Huh? That's enough. I'm tired of hearing your bluff.
Oh, really? I'm not bluffing. My husband is a chef at a famous restaurant.
Huh? Your husband is a chef?
He's not just a chef. He also manages a restaurant. It's a very popular restaurant. He makes a good income.
You're kidding. You work part-time. That's because your husband doesn't make much money.
Who said that? I didn't say anything about that. My husband earns a good income. I'm not a stay-at-home mom myself because I want to work part-time. And my husband agrees with me on that.
That's absurd. How can a poor man like you live like that?
In your mind, I'm poor and miserable, and someone you have no problem looking down on. Unfortunately, the reality is different. Maybe you should get ready to face reality.
Shut up. You're going to tell me that you've been deceiving me? You've got some nerve deceiving me.
What? When did I do that to Avery? I always said I was working because I wanted to work. I tried to tell you it was my husband's job, but you wouldn't listen to me. I didn't deceive you. You just didn't listen to me.
What is that? You're going to blame someone else? Anyway, I'm coming to your daughter's birthday party right now, so make sure you cook for me.
Oh, I can't do anything when you say that all of a sudden. It's not going to be easy to cook more food with all the people coming.
What are you talking about? If it's a big group, it won't matter if we add one more person. It's not every day you get a chance to eat a first-class chef's cooking. Let me eat the food too, okay?
I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I've explained the situation to my husband. He's pissed that he's not going to feed anyone with discrimination comments.
What are you talking about? Why do you have to say that? This is discrimination.
Wow. When you were discriminating, you were always quibbling about distinctions and such. But when you are attacked, you go on a tirade calling it discrimination. You think it's okay for you and not for the other person? How can that logic work?
Shut up. How dare you act like that after what he did to me? I'm above you. My husband is the section chief. I'm a housewife. I'm better than you who works part-time. Do you understand?
I don't have the value system that says stay-at-home mom equals superior, so I think that each of our friends are equal.
What kind of nonsense are you talking? Moms are not equal. At least there should be a clear distinction between you and me.
Well, why is that?
Because you've been tricking me all this time. As punishment for that, you deserve to be lower than me forever and ever.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about. I didn't trick you in the first place. As long as you're playing the victim, saying you got deceived, I feel like we'll never have a reasonable conversation.
What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm coming to your house now. Make sure you have the food ready. If you say you haven't prepared anything, I'll eat what you eat.
Oh, I'm sorry. While we're at it, I seem to have said we're having the party at my house. Actually, we're not having a party at my house. We're having a party at my vacation home.
A vacation home?
It's a beautiful villa with a view of the ocean. Whenever we have something to celebrate, we always have fun at the villa.
What is that? You have a vacation home? You are so rich.
Not quite rich, but, well, I don't really have any problems living.
You've got to be kidding me. You've been rich for so long and now you're hiding it from me? You've been laughing at me behind my back. That's unforgivable.
I didn't do that. You're a terrible victim player, but you're also a very paranoid one.
Shut up. Anyway, I'm the victim. You're still going to attack me, the victim.
I don't consider you a victim in the first place. I'm the victim here. You took the liberty of calling me a poor person, and you even verbally abused my child.
Well, that's because...
There's no because. It's true that you've been abusive to my daughter.
That's not true. Because you lied to me.
How many times do I have to tell you I didn't lie? Don't make me tell you the same story.
No. Why are you so angry? I'm the victim here. It's too much to threaten the victim.
You're not going to stop claiming that you're the victim no matter what. Then you're on your own. But I won't tell you where the villa is. We're all having a fun party right now. There's no point in trying to get in the way.
Oh no. What are you doing? I was about to have a chance to taste a first-class chef's cooking. And you're trying to stop me. How terrible.
If you want to eat my husband's food, you can go to his restaurant.
But that would cost money. I want to eat for free. For free.
You idiot. How can you eat a top chef's food for free?
But other moms eat for free. How do you explain that?
That's because the other moms are cool with me on a regular basis. They should be able to eat for free. But you don't get to eat for free. You've never been friendly with me. Instead, you turned hostile towards me and kept getting angry all the time. Why would I invite someone like that all the way to the villa and make her eat my food?
That's discrimination. It's a birthday party, right? It doesn't matter if we're friends or not. We're just supposed to have dinner together.
I'm sorry, but your presence makes other mothers uncomfortable. Because you look down on me and all the other moms, don't you? It's like they don't like you. If you were at the birthday party, the atmosphere would be bad, right?
No, that's not true. Then just make it seem like everyone doesn't hate me.
What do you mean by that? I don't get it.
So, let's put aside the prejudice and all that. I'm just saying that we should all just enjoy each other's company. You're all so prejudiced and malicious. You need to light it up.
No one wants to hear that from you.
Why?
Because you're the most prejudiced and malicious of all. You're the one who calls people poor, and you look down on the other mothers by labeling them as inferior to you. Do you think there are moms out there who would appreciate that?
Shut up. Why don't you just get ready to invite me to your villa before you start making excuses? My daughter wants to eat a top chef's cooking.
Oh, yes, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Huh, what is it?
Actually, my daughter wants to invite your daughter to her birthday party. Apparently, she wants to be friends with your daughter.
What? That's great. So you're taking my daughter to the beach house? And I'll go to the beach house with you, and everything will be fine.
I don't know what you're thinking. I never said anything about inviting you along.
What? Wait a minute, that's not what he said.
What the hell are you talking about? I said I'd invite your daughter. I didn't say I was going to invite you. Camilla's just now being nice and driving over to your house to pick up your daughter.
Oh yeah. Well, then Camilla can give me a ride and all will be well.
But unfortunately, if you try to come with me, I'm going to have to ask your daughter to give up the party too.
Huh? Why are you talking like that? She hasn't done anything wrong, has she?
Well, she didn't do anything wrong. The one who is in the wrong is you trying to discriminate my daughter.
I'm not trying to discriminate. It's just that there are two kinds of people in this world, those who stand out and those who are looked down upon. And you should be the one who is looked down upon. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, that's discrimination. My daughter is still pure, so please don't do anything to tarnish her pure heart.
I don't know what you're talking about. No matter how you educate her, leave how to educate upon the family, right? It has nothing to do with you.
I don't mean to get into how you educate, but this time I have to invite your daughter to a party at my house. You're in my way if you're going to be something unnecessary, and that she can wait to meet your daughter.
You've got to be kidding me. You can't just take my daughter and leave me out of it. I'll tell my daughter, do not betray your mom.
You're gonna cook her personality and she's going to hate you for it. Don't be a fool and get ready to let her out.
I said no. She's not going to the party. If she goes, I'm going with her. And it looks like Camilla is already here.
Oh, actually, it's rather close to our villa. Well, now that Camilla has arrived, now get your daughter out. You can get in the car.
No, you're not taking my daughter alone. If you don't take me with you, you'll regret it later for sure.
Oh, regret? What on earth are you going to do?
I'm going to give your husband's restaurant a very bad review. I'm going to make it so bad that no one will come to your restaurant. And if you don't like it, promise me you'll invite me to the party too.
Well, whatever you do is your business, but can you even imagine what would happen if I did that?
I can imagine. Your husband's business quickly goes under. He'd be out of business in no time and in debt hell. How's that sound? Scary, isn't it? If you're scared, you'd better listen to me.
For your lack of imagination, let me give you some good advice. If you write a review that could be taken as slanderous, I can file a disclosure request immediately. If we can verify that you wrote the review, we can file a compensation against you.
What? Compensation?
In short, for the reputational damage you've done to the store, you'll be asked to pay an apology. That's what you get, since it will destroy the store's credibility.
Huh. Why should I have to deal with that? I'm just trying to get back at you because I got screwed over. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yes. Don't play the victim when you put yourself in that situation. Besides, if you're afraid of that, just don't write a horrible review in the first place. Now that you know better, get your daughter out of there. Camilla will be waiting for you.
No! How could I let this happen? What the hell did I do? This is so unreasonable.
Avery said it was unreasonable, but from my point of view, there's nothing unreasonable. No matter how you look at it, it was Avery who was making an unreasonable claim. Avery eventually gave up and sent only her daughter to the party. Avery's husband found out about her past misdeeds and forbade her to get involved with her mom friends, and she never appeared in front of us again. Every time I have a celebration, I invite my friends to the villa and we all celebrate together.